Jazz Chisholm could become yet another headache for the Yankees in this critical stretch of the season. The third baseman felt shoulder pain and missed the third game of the Subway Series, raising a red flag in the Bronx. He had been dealing with this discomfort for about 3 weeks, but only now did the team decide to give him a break. Chisholm assured that it's nothing serious. He said he's been playing normally without worries, and that he doesn't intend to use this as an excuse for any recent defensive mistakes. Still, the coaching staff decided to be cautious, especially after losing Clark Schmidt, one of the starting pitchers, due to an elbow injury, a loss that could last until the end of the year. The concern is that Jazz has been important in keeping the Yankees' offense competitive. After recovering from an oblique injury, he returned strong, hitting .245/.341/.841 with 15 home runs this season, behind only Aaron Judge and Trent Grisham. He is a piece that has brought more consistency to the lineup, especially while the rotation is suffering from injuries. Behind the scenes, there are rumors that the front office, led by Brian Cashman, is already monitoring alternatives in case Chisholm's shoulder problem worsens. For some insiders, the chance of reinforcing the infield before the trade deadline is not off the table, but everything depends on how he responds in the upcoming games. Even so, there are no signs of panic. The official message is that it's better to rest him now than risk bigger problems later. Meanwhile, direct rivals like the Red Sox and Rays are watching closely. Any slip-up could be costly in the tight race for the American League East Division lead. Every defensive error or absence at the plate counts, especially after Schmidt's injury left the rotation thinner. For the fans, the outlook is mixed. On one hand, there is confidence in Chisholm's spirit, who guarantees he is ready to return as soon as possible. He even joked that he would probably be in the 5th inning of the game he missed. On the other hand, there is hope that the medical staff makes the right call to avoid complications when the team needs him most in September or October. The Bronx knows that every detail can make a difference in a long and unpredictable season. With the Subway Series heating up, Jazz Chisholm's health has become a daily topic, and everything indicates that how he is managed now could directly impact the Yankees' chances of making a strong playoff push. Meanwhile, the fans hold their breath. After all, when you wear the heaviest uniform in baseball, you can't take chances with luck. Before we continue, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss any hot Yankees news and everything happening in the baseball world. Activate the notification bell to stay up to date with the most important updates of the season. While Jazz Chisholm's health remains an ongoing concern for the Yankees, the team is also making moves behind the scenes to adjust its roster and stay focused on a division race. This past week, the New York Yankees finalized the trade of catcher Alex Jackson to the Baltimore Orioles, as reported by Max Goodman of NJ.com. Jackson, who arrived in the Bronx in 2024 as part of a trade with the Cincinnati Reds, failed to establish himself as a solid option on the major league roster. With modest career averages over 302 MLB appearances, .132/.224/.232, and competing with Austin Wells and other younger catchers, he ended up being sent to AAA until the trade materialized. Despite his low offensive output, Jackson does bring some experience as a catcher, something the Orioles valued during this delicate moment. Baltimore just lost starting catcher Gary Sanchez to a knee injury and sees Jackson as a useful option to fill that gap while awaiting a final diagnosis. For the Yankees, this move brings relief in roster management and opens up space for other players, possibly young prospects or even external reinforcements, to get opportunities. Meanwhile, the focus remains firmly on Jazz Chisholm's return and the rotation's recovery, both of which are crucial for the Bronx to maintain the level of competitiveness the fans demand. With these trades and adjustments, the Yankees show they are paying attention to every detail, trying not only to patch up current weaknesses, but also to lay the groundwork for the final sprint toward the playoffs. The scenario is challenging, but the commitment to tradition and the pursuit of another title are more alive than ever after the trade of catcher Alex Jackson to the Orioles. And while Jazz Chisholm's health continues to be closely monitored, the Yankees are facing another urgent challenge, putting an end to their 5-game losing streak that cost them the lead in the American League East Division. The team is clearly lacking reinforcements both in the infield and in the bullpen, where inconsistency has been a constant issue. In the most recent Subway Series matchup against the Mets, the bullpen disappointed once again. Luke Weaver, who has been under fire for giving up home runs in recent outings, struggled yet again by allowing a decisive hit to Jeff McNeil, sealing the victory for their crosstown rivals. Given this situation, the Yankees are turning their attention to the trade market, with their sights set on closer Kyle Finnegan of the Washington Nationals. Finnegan has been a constant presence in trade rumors, especially because his 1-year $6 million contract makes him an attractive target for teams looking to strengthen their bullpen for the final sprint of the season. With a 2.46 ERA and 18 saves in 33 innings, he would bring experience and stability in high-pressure moments. But acquiring Finnegan won't come cheap. For the Nationals, the ideal package would involve a top prospect like Spencer Jones, whose stock has been rising, or a combination of young talents like Oswaldo Cabrera, along with other promising pieces. It's a potential deal that could shape the Yankees' trajectory for the coming months. Meanwhile, the coaching staff is trying to balance bullpen usage with internal options, relying on the more solid recent performances of Devin Williams, but knowing that depending on Weaver, with his 3.19 ERA, remains a weak point. The pursuit of a closer-by-committee approach reflects the need to find practical solutions in the face of instability. With the trade deadline approaching, the expectation is that the Yankees will ramp up their moves to strengthen the roster. The combination of key reinforcements and a healthy return of players like Jazz Chisholm will be crucial for franchise to regain control of the race and keep the fans' hopes alive for another title. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all the Yankees news, analysis, and rumors firsthand. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any moment of this decisive season. Also, drop your opinion in the comments. How do you think the team should move forward? We want to know.